Top 97 Albert Einstein quotes. Knowledge of what is does not open the door directly to what should be. How I wish that somewhere there existed an island for those who are wise and of good will. My religion consists of a humble admiration of the illimitable superior spirit who reveals himself in the slight details we are able to perceive with our frail and feeble mind. Genius is making complex ideas simple, not making simple ideas complex. We know from daily life that we exist for other people first of all, for whose smiles and well-being our own happiness depends. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit and a violin, what else does a man need to be happy? My pacifism is an instinctive feeling, a feeling that possesses me because the murder of men is disgusting. My attitude is not derived from any intellectual theory but is based on my deepest antipathy to every kind of cruelty and hatred. You have to learn the rules of the game. And then you have to play better than anyone else. One picture is worth 1,000 words. If you want different results, do not do the same things. Everyone knew it was impossible until a fool who didn't know came along and did it. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. If you can't explain something simply, you don't know enough about it. The most important decision we make is whether we believe we live in a friendly or hostile universe. The bigotry of the non-believer is for me nearly as funny as the bigotry of the believer. I don't need to know everything, I just need to know where to find it when I need it. Future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. Compound interest is the 8th natural wonder of the world and the most powerful thing I have ever encountered. The only source of knowledge is experience. Information is not knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. You need experience to gain wisdom. In theory, theory and practice are the same. In practice, they are not. I have tried 99 times and have failed, but on the 100th time came success. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. If you want to know the future, look at the past. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be changed from one form to another. The only mistake in life is the lesson not learned. I never teach my pupils, I only attempt to provide the conditions in which they can learn. I fear the day technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will have a generation of idiots. Pure mathematics is in its way the poetry of logical ideas. I think 99 times and find nothing. I stop thinking, swim in the silence, and the truth comes to me. Learning is experience. Everything else is just information. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Don't wait for miracles, your whole life is a miracle. Time is relative, its only worth depends upon what we do as it is passing. God does not play dice. Be a loner. That gives you time to wonder, to search for the truth. Have holy curiosity. Make your life worth living. Only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of a person. Time flies when you are having fun. Condemnation without investigation is the height of ignorance. The value of a college education is not the learning of many facts, but the training of the mind to think. One should not pursue goals that are easily achieved. One must develop an instinct for what one can just barely achieve through one's greatest efforts. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. You can't use an old map to explore a new world. There is no vaccine against stupidity. Everything that can be counted does not necessarily count. Everything that counts cannot necessarily be counted. Thinking is hard work, that's why so few do it. Computers are incredibly fast, accurate, and stupid. Humans are incredibly slow, inaccurate, and brilliant. Together they are powerful beyond imagination. God did not create evil. Just as darkness is the absence of light, evil is the absence of God. I love humanity, but I hate humans. Nothing happens until something moves. When something vibrates, the electrons of the entire universe resonate with it. Everything is connected. Three great forces rule the world: stupidity, fear, and greed. The best design is the simplest one that works. Creativity is seeing what others see and thinking what no one else has ever thought. For every action, there is a reaction. The distinction between the past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. More the knowledge, lesser the ego; lesser the knowledge, more the ego. If I had an hour to solve a problem and my life depended on the solution, I would spend the first 55 minutes determining the proper question to ask, for once I know the proper question, I could solve the problem in less than 5 minutes. Don't listen to the person who has the answers, listen to the person who has the questions. Everything in life is vibration. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. Assumptions are made and most assumptions are wrong. Success comes from curiosity, concentration, perseverance, and self-criticism. Science without religion is lame, religion without science is blind. Adversity introduces a man to himself. The magic of compounding interest is truly the eighth wonder of the world. Those who have the privilege to know have the duty to act. Dancers are the athletes of God. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Imagination is the language of the soul. Pay attention to your imagination and you will discover all you need to be fulfilled. Creativity is contagious. Pass it on. I wish to do something great and wonderful, but I must start by doing the little things like they were great and wonderful. The definition of genius is taking the complex and making it simple. If I had 20 days to solve a problem, I would take 19 days to define it. Imagination is the highest form of research. We are slowed down sound and light waves, a walking bundle of frequencies tuned into the cosmos. We are souls dressed up in sacred biochemical garments, and our bodies are the instruments through which our souls play their music. Empathy is patiently and sincerely seeing the world through the other person's eyes. It is not learned in school, it is cultivated over a lifetime. There is a driving force more powerful than steam, electricity, and nuclear power: the will. Try first to be a man of value, success will follow. Scientists investigate that which already is, engineers create that which has never been. We dance for laughter, we dance for tears, we dance for madness, we dance for fears, we dance for hopes, we dance for screams. We are the dancers, we create the dreams. Education is only a ladder to gather fruit from the tree of knowledge, not the fruit itself. It is harder to crack prejudice than an atom. Do not grow old, no matter how long you live. Never cease to stand like curious children before the great mystery into which we were born. Education is not received. It is achieved. A problem defined is a problem half solved. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? I believe in intuition and inspiration. Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. It is, strictly speaking, a real factor in scientific research. True knowledge comes with deep understanding of a topic and its inner workings. The most powerful force in the world is compound interest. The universe is a friendly place. As our circle of knowledge expands, so does the circumference of darkness surrounding it. I never commit to memory anything that can easily be looked up in a book. Time and space are not conditions of existence. Time and space is a model for thinking. Time does not exist, we invented it. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. The human spirit must prevail over technology. The more I study science, the more I believe in God. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be.